Hey, what's going on, guys? How's it going? Welcome back to another video. Today it's another podcast with Adam and Dan. What's up, guys?
Hello, how's it going?
So, the video before this, I think, came out, it would have been like 2 weeks ago. So if you like that, make sure you give it a like. And actually, if you haven't watched that already, go back and watch that. Today we're going to be talking about KSI's new album, which I think is a banger.
Which was new at the time of actually filming this, but when this goes up, it'll basically be months gone.
He does take about 4 years to edit, so we do apologise.
Well, considering I've got to do my vlog channel, which I'm doing one video a week, so make sure you go check that out as well. And I'm doing all of the other stuff that goes with it, and the podcast as well. Which this podcast last time took 8 hours to edit, which was actually quite long. So, and the Premier League, obviously, we're going to be talking about. So, we're going to start off with the Premier League. So, is it a good idea? Is it a bad idea? What are you guys saying?
Oh, I thought you were going to start off, but if you want to go to us straight away, fine. I know that. What is it? First, who's playing the first game of the season restart today?
Villa someone.
I feel like it's I feel like it's Villa Sheffield, isn't it?
Yeah.
Villa Sheffield.
So Sheffield United will win 2-1.
Do you think it's too early or not?
I think it's too late.
Too late. Yeah, too late.
I think it'd be best just to null and void the season so West Ham don't get relegated.
Well, yeah, but we Bournemouth will get relegated.
Well, yeah, because think about it. If Liverpool win and Man City lose, Liverpool won the Premier League already.
Yeah. No, it's a difficult one because I don't know if any of you watched any of Spencer's video on it. Did you? Either of you watch it or not?
No, I haven't watched it. No.
He talks about the thing, like things relating to the current situation at the time. Like I think. With this, it's so hard to predict because things are changing literally day by day with like guidelines and things that are acceptable, etc. etc. So you're right there, Sam.
Yeah, sorry, I was turning a light on in my room. I forgot it wasn't on.
Very unprofessional.
Yeah,
you go, Adam.
All right, the reason why I said null and void it is because I think it's at the point now. You got to remember it's the 17th of June today as time of recording, so it'll probably be about the 1st of August when this goes up. So,
yeah, probably will.
What I'm saying is basically, I think it's too late because if you think of it, transfer window opens 1st of July normally, right? Yeah.
Oh shit, yeah.
What happens there? You're going to delay the transfer window, fair enough, but
our transfer isn't going to be able to happen, like because everything obviously abroad. Usually people go over.
No, let's be honest. Football's one of a big sport. They do what they want. They basically done what they want anyway.
Thing is though, where they're prioritising safety, which is obviously going to be the main priority, and rightly so. No, they?
No.
Like I did watch the City documentary about Project Restart, and yes, like at the top clubs, they've got really, really big precautions. But what's to say at like Bournemouth or Brighton, they've got the exact same precautions as a big club that can spend the money like City.
Yeah, I don't know. So you would have thought it would be safer later on then to continue the season?
Well, I just think it would have been safer just to go. Well, this isn't null and void the season. That I will get onto the reason why they couldn't do that because legal reasons. But I think it would have been better to cancel the season so Liverpool didn't win because no one wants Liverpool to win.
Do you think? Let's say it was like a Man United winning it, Man City winning it, or Chelsea, something like that. Do you think if it was one of them winning it, people would be more likely to give the win than Liverpool due to the fact that Liverpool haven't actually won the official Premier League?
I think that don't matter because in my opinion they're so far ahead that what's the point?
Oh yeah, they've won 100%.
Like
there's no question about it.
If they win this weekend and Man City lose or whatever, I don't know if that's true. I haven't really looked into it. It might be true.
I was listening on the radio today when I was giving you the mic. It was saying that if Man City lose, Liverpool win, it's already over, and that's why people are arguing it shouldn't even happen.
Because in my opinion, the relegation can simply be decided by each team plays each other in the bottom three.
Yeah, playoff.
I think that's the best way to decide
what they could have done, which is a suggestion I saw, was they don't do relegation for this season, and they have a 22. I think they said do a 22 team Premier League for the next season.
But I think if you did that, you'd have to get rid of the League Cup because there would already be too much fixture congestion.
Yeah. Well, how many
Yeah.
games have they got to play? Like to catch up with all of this? Is it like?
What, 9, isn't it? The remaining games for the Premier League?
There is.
I'm pretty sure there's 9. I'm 100%.
Surely they could like.
How many games
You know
are
the
in
transfer window,
season?
and you know when the
38.
season end. You know, because they've had so much time off.
There's 9.
They've had so much time off. Surely just. Okay, they've been at home for ages. That could just be their summer,
Mate,
and then they just get
No,
to.
they've had longer off now than they would have in the summer
yeah.
break. They've had 8
Things
weeks
that everyone's
off,
going to be
which is
like
double.
injury prone. Surely, like match fitness is no one's going to have any match fitness.
No one's going to have any match fitness, but I think it's going to be a fair playing ground. Because
Of course it will be, yeah.
Every Premier League footballer's on at least 10 grand a week, so they're going to have a house that probably has a gym in it, or they could have brought gym equipment.
Or they would have bought. Yeah, in lockdown they would have just paid for it all to happen.
You can go for a run. Like I
Yeah.
know you're a celebrity, but you can go for a blooming
It's
run.
all good doing that though, but it's just that there's nothing compares to a proper 90-minute.
No, I
competitive
know.
Match.
No, but they're still going to be fit, if that makes sense.
You know, obviously, but I think you'll see a few injuries in the first.
Oh,
like,
100%.
couple of,
I think you'll see a few dribbles
games.
that are absolutely shit. Like, I think you're going to see some people try and
No,
shit.
I
Like,
generally think the one thing that will be off is probably defending, because defending takes a lot of like tactics and stuff like that in training. But you got to remember they have been training for a good month now. They
Yeah,
started
true.
training on the 20th of May, so they have had about a month of training, and probably I think each team has done about 4 to 5 pre-season games. Well, I know
Do you
West
think
Ham has.
COVID-19
Arsenal
going to impact on any way they think of the physical contact? Do you think any players
Well,
are going to be a bit like?
they can still no. If you've watched the Bundesliga, the only thing
Yeah.
they're not allowing to do is handshakes. So celebrations have to be done
the
on their
elbow
own.
bumps.
Apparently, the FA have said that they're not allowed to. You know, when all the teams do one fat group and they're all jumping over each other. Apparently, they're
Oh,
not
yeah,
allowed
yeah,
to do
yeah.
that.
Oh yeah,
You just-
that's logical.
To be honest, it's not like celebrations are a big thing. If you look back in football, they never used to exist. You'd like go like that, like yay, and then you've scored. Like, well done. Like, you don't need to do like blooming J whatever is.
Oh, he hasn't scored in
No,
about 6
Lenny. Oh,
years,
yeah, that's
so don't think it would be
Most overrated footballer of 2010s, to be honest.
Do you know what
Jesse
annoyed me
Lingard.
actually? Is what
Ryan
came out
Fraser.
today. Well, I kind of knew it was going to happen, but Ryan Fraser didn't
I
sign
knew
a
you were gonna
short-term
mention that.
contract.
I saw that.
Oh,
I love him.
God.
He's such a legend.
It should like thing is though, like obviously it's the end of his contract. He can do whatever he wants, but you would have thought that he's been through the club since right from I think League One. He joined us. I
Really?
think it was. He went on loan to Ipswich. Eddie gave him a chance in the first team. He grew with the club. You would have thought after all of that and admitting this season that he didn't play for the team and was because he was distracted because of a move. You would have thought, and he said he was going to give everything. And obviously he didn't expect this whole virus to happen. So but it's still.
You don't know though.
But you would have thought maybe that he, for the sake of the club, for the last remaining 9 games, he'd sign a short-term contract.
That's another question I've got.
But
No, I've got
he
another
came on to me.
question. You know Ziyech, or however you say his name, is moving to Chelsea
Yeah,
on
yeah,
the 30th
Yeah.
of June. What happens then? I think surely he won't be allowed to play because he won't be registered for the
I
squad.
don't know. how
But he'd
that'll
still be a
work.
Chelsea player.
I don't know how any of that will work, to be honest.
And you don't know about Ryan Fraser. You don't know whether behind closed doors him and his agent might have agreed to sign to someone.
Yeah,
So,
no,
That might be why he hasn't.
But
Um,
it's just we've got a good enough team. We'll stay up. It's not a problem.
you wish.
Nah, we got down.
Do you
Zuma,
think
who's
next
good.
season you'll stay up though?
I don't know. We'll have to see, we'll have
I
to see
wanna
how
get
this
past
season
this
goes
season.
first.
No,
If we
I
stay
think-
up, it depends how well we play. Like because we've got a full squad back now. Like
Oh, so do we. That's one good thing I like this is that we
I
had
think
so many
there's
players
another
out. We got
squad.
Martial back in. We got the Rashford. We got Bruno Fernandes. We got Pogba's back. We got a
Rashford.
really good team back.
yeah, obviously Sam's the number 1 Manchester United fan.
And you'll still be shit.
He knows everything about Manchester United.
Nah, they always try
he's
and
got-
test my fucking
He got
Man
given
United
a T-shirt
knowledge.
when he was 6, and that's the only thing he knows about Man United.
Not quite accurate. No, because my dad, his dad was an Arsenal fan. My dad doesn't like football, and obviously I supported Man United before I found out my dad was an Arsenal fan, and then my dad decided I'm not going to switch back now. I might as well stay with Man United, and I haven't changed since. Where my brother's gone from Liverpool, Chelsea.
Yeah, but Ollie can do what he wants. Ollie can do what
Ollie's
he
a legend.
wants.
It's just,
Actually, he's talking about Ollie. My hair's
Yeah.
crazy right now. Check out Ollie's new video. Link will be
Yes,
down
I
in the
helped him with
description.
that,
In the
and it's
description,
finally
yeah.
done. It's after a lot of.
Oh,
It's
Dan,
only
you're
like
gonna be
3
pretty
minutes
shocked.
long.
He
What?
filmed another one yesterday.
Really?
Oh God.
Yeah, he's on a
To be
roll
fair,
right
he's,
now.
he's learning now. Like
He's more active than Sam.
He learned when I was like
Very true.
showing him one thing that was like he was doing the thumbnail for it, and I gave him like I think it was just a pack template, and it had, he said he wanted 97 on it and the Barcelona badge to make people think he packed.
Dan, I heard this for a solid 2 fucking weeks. I said, text Dan, I'm not dealing with it, because every time I showed him something, he's like, no, it's not like that, it's gonna be like that. It's like, mate, I don't know what you want.
No, it was like, oh bless him, but like he like we were making the thumbnail, and he was like, are people, like he said to me on the Discord, he was like, do you think people will report me because I didn't pack a 97 plate? I'm like, no, Ollie,
my
no.
God.
Holy shit.
Like,
He's never
I was
met
like,
Rosa Shaw then, has he?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like, and he was like, I need to find some things to cover it, and I was like, Ollie, mate, trust me, it's fine. Nobody will notice. There's a massive electric lightning over it, no one can see. But
Talk
you know,
about Craze, man.
to be
Let's
fair,
just whip up his
obviously
channel now.
he can't help it in some aspects. Obviously, he overthinks like I do. To be fair,
Yeah.
about a lot of
Yeah,
things.
like you do. Jeez.
Yeah, just
How are your videos doing, Dan, actually, as well?
well, I'm enjoying them, which is good, and I've had some reasonably positive feedback from it. Actually,
I've been growing in subs from that trailer.
How?
I've grown 9 subs from that trailer. Which, ooh, 9 subs. But I have, actually, to be fair.
What subs are you on now? Let's have a look.
Last time I checked,
Project
2,052.
Oh yeah, it don't say on YouTube anymore, does it?
Oh yeah, because you can't because of cancel culture. So
Um,
cancel Sam Stevens.
And also, I wanted to mention, viewers, obviously there is a social distancing stuff. Me and Adam haven't seen Dan in person since March.
Well, no. Okay, in my defence, we've had we can't be able to see more than one person until like 2 weeks ago. So okay, fair enough for that 2 weeks. Fair enough. I can understand that. But the time before that, you can't blame. You couldn't see any more than one person.
Well, you could have saw me. I'm a very beautiful man. So.
Yeah. I mean,
Right, let's go back. I'm interested. I want to go back to the Premier League because it's quite.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. Sorry.
I want to know. This is just a nice, simple question out there. Sam probably doesn't even know who's in the bottom 10 of the Premier League, but.
Be honest, I don't. So.
Right, I'm going to throw a prediction out there. I'll go first. Who do you think are the 3 teams that will get relegated? I'll go first. Right.
We're both probably going to be slightly naturally biased.
Yeah.
But...
No. Right. I've got
Adam's a
mine.
West Ham fan, so yeah.
Yeah, up the Irons, best team in the Prem. Right. Yeah. Probably the most underperforming team in the Premier League, actually.
I don't understand how you've got out of like obviously you're still in the relegation battle, but you were like struggling at one point. Like
we
you
were like second bottom of the league, Like to think we have like Felipe Anderson, Haller's shit. But
Alright, so your
stuff like
prediction.
that.
Okay.
Right,
Prediction,
prediction
yeah.
is I reckon Norwich will be 20th. Then I reckon it'll
yeah.
be Watford, and then I reckon.
You reckon Watford?
Yeah, I reckon
we
Watford will go down.
They're not even in the relegation.
Mate, no. But did you see how they were playing at the start of the season when they struggled like match fitness and stuff like that? It's gonna be the same again.
I don't remember it particularly, but.
Then I think Bournemouth or Aston Villa. I want Aston Villa to go down though because I hate Aston Villa.
Aston Villa hate Bournemouth with a passion.
I hate
I don't
Jack
know why.
Grealish.
I've got my 3. I've got my 3.
Jack Grealish.
Norwich, Aston Villa, Bournemouth.
So basically, he's just named the bottom 3 at the moment.
Yeah.
I think that's. I think.
I reckon. Okay, Norwich 20th. That's for sure. I reckon Aston Villa, and then
West Ham United.
no, I can't see West Ham going down. I actually reckon. I don't know. Like maybe Watford. Maybe Brighton. Brighton.
Yeah,
maybe.
Brighton is a shout.
I'm pretty sure. I might be wrong. I'm pretty sure Brighton had quite a dip of form before this all happened.
I think that's irrelevant now.
I know it's kind of. But
You've
that's
got to
why
sort of imagine it's the start of the season, in my opinion.
Yeah.
That's what you've got to like imagine.
Do Brighton have that great of a squad? Really?
No, they have the worst. Other than Norwich, I'd say they have the worst squad in the Prem.
Exactly. And with everyone full fitness back, and they're only like a couple of points above relegation. So
2 points.
yeah. So like,
What do you
no,
think?
I'm gonna go with Norwich, Aston Villa, Brighton.
Watford, Bournemouth, and West Ham are all on 27 points.
Yeah.
Aston Villa are on 25 with a game in hand. So I think their game in hand is obviously Sheffield United. So I don't know.
So Sheffield United, please do a madness.
Well, it's not really a madness if you look back before, but then like I said,
No,
it's
no.
a clean start of the season in my opinion. So it's
Top
like,
4 clubs. Top 4.
top 4, it will be how it is.
Yeah, I'd agree with that.
I'm saying Liverpool, City.
The only thing I can see is maybe Chelsea finishing 3rd and Leicester finishing 4th, because
I think Man United get top 4.
You're right.
I think get top
they
4.
are only 2 points behind Chelsea though.
I think we get. I think we take Chelsea position.
Nah.
Yeah, I strongly do.
I don't think you'll take Chelsea, mate. I'll tell you what. I reckon Chelsea could win the league next year. Have
Really?
you seen
Chelsea-
the players they're signing?
Chelsea will. I don't know if it's good enough to win the league, but I definitely think they'll be competing for the title. I mean, obviously they are at the moment anyway, but like
But they got Ziyech, probably the best centre attacking midfielder.
he's very good. Werner.
Right. Well, yeah. Timo Werner, has that gone through yet? I'm not sure.
I don't know.
They ain't
And
got
then-
Jadon Sancho.
I feel
Yeah.
like it. Yeah, but
No, it's
neither of
looking
you
like
got Jadon Sancho.
It's looking like Jadon Sancho will go to Chelsea
Oh,
because he
fuck.
is
To be honest,
Chelsea for
I-
like he
I-
was
like,
born in London.
I don't want him. I'd actually like Jadon Sancho to stay in the Bundesliga.
I want him to stay at Dortmund for at least another season.
Yeah, I think he's absolutely quality there, and he's going to help us hopefully in the Euros. I just like Sancho as a player, and I think he does really well. I don't want to see him go to. Like, I actually really like Sancho at the moment. I don't want him to see him go to like Man United.
Well,
No,
then why would
it'd
you not
ruin
want to go
his
to Man
career.
United? It wouldn't
It'd
ruin
ruin
his
his
career.
career.
It would.
It would
It would
ruin.
make a career better. He'd got a better
No,
chance in the
no.
England team.
Right, as you've seen
You-
already,
what?
viewers, Sam is the typical United delusional support.
I'm
I
not,
know
I'm not delusional.
not every
I'm
United
just
fan is
optimistic.
delusional. It's just Sam is.
10 times that.
No, I'm just optimistic. I just know that
There's
he's
a
going to
fine
benefit
line
loads.
between optimism and delusion. Like, I could say Bournemouth are going to finish top 4. That's just delusion. That's not optimism. Like,
Bournemouth are
Wait,
never going to
who's
win
the
the
left
league.
back that they were on about? Chelsea were on about again as well. The Leicester left back.
Ben Chilwell.
Yeah, they're on about. They're close to signing him as well. So
Yeah, he's very
that'd
good.
be a very strong team.
Had Lampard surprised you?
Yes. I thought
Yeah,
they were
he's done
gonna
well for what
finish
he's- what he's had.
mid-season. To be honest with you, I thought mid-season, mid-table. I thought they were going to finish like mid-table. To be honest with you,
Oh, yeah, I thought he was
Like,
going to flop. Yeah, I
Europa
thought.
League.
To be fair, Tammy and who I've met actually, and Vern up top would be quite good for them. I reckon. Like, I like how many goals has he scored in before the like? Because I swear he obviously started really well, and I swear
What in the
He-
Prem?
yeah, and then he had a bit of a drop off of form.
He is on.
He Tammy Abraham has done bits for Chelsea this season. He's been quality.
He's on. Wait, what? Okay, the app's glitched. Don't know. Can't tell you.
All right, never mind then. Never mind.
I'm gonna look it up on the website.
But no, Tammy Abraham's been really good this season. I'm trying to think of other players that have been really good this season.
Bruno
Steve
had
Cook,
a great start.
Steve Cook for Bournemouth actually has been really
Shut
good.
up about Bruno. No one cares.
Nah, he had a great start.
No,
Tammy
as
is on
much as-
13 goals.
As much as it annoys me, Bruno Fernandes has had a very good start to
First,
Man United
his
life.
first month, he got player of the
thing is,
month.
though, it goes to show, like, I saw it in I saw it in a True Geordie kickoff live stream. I think he was talking about it. He was like, this is like the worst team we've seen for like a lot of top teams, like in a while, if not ever. Like,
Sorry,
you
what?
think about it, Man United, like, their team isn't anything special.
Man
Like,
United.
it took
back 5
Bruno
years.
Fernandes, like one quality player, to make, because like he is good. I'm not going to deny that, but everyone else, he's levels above everyone else. That's why he looked
Other
even
than
better.
Pogba.
Obviously, yeah, but Pogba's been injured, hasn't he? Like Chelsea,
Pogba's
actually no, but like Chelsea's team is probably one of the worst teams we've seen in a while. Like,
And yeah, no, I agree. And then
Tottenham,
you look at like
Arsenal.
Liverpool and City, and it's the best team they've ever had, like in the last ever. I would say.
Do you actually think that like Liverpool would have done half of what they've done if they didn't, like, because like Mo Salah was not seen as like this incredible player when they brought him. Same with Mane. Like they were obviously good players, and same as Firmino. Those front three, like they were obviously, you know, they weren't bad players, but they were not seen as like these like Premier League superstars, if you want to call it that. Like, do you think they would be where they are if they didn't sign those three players?
No, of course not.
No.
But I think if they didn't sign them three players, I reckon Jurgen Klopp would have got someone just as good.
Yeah, no, Jurgen Klopp. I really like Jurgen Klopp as a manager.
Really good manager. I like the passion as well.
The thing with Liverpool is, if that they aren't in my opinion, last season they were playing better football than they are this season. You know, when they won the Champions League.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
It's just City were unblimmin' believable last season.
Oh, that was one of the best probably title races in a while.
And I genuinely reckon if any other team was just playing a little bit better this year, Liverpool wouldn't look as good as they do. Because in my opinion, I don't think they've played outstanding football at all. Yes, they've won games. Like
I know what you mean. They have been really good, but
there hasn't been like another team like back in the day. You have like Arsenal doing sick, Man United, Liverpool were doing okay. They're like 5, you know, 5th and 4th, whatever. But it just seems like now, just like, okay, Liverpool are the only team that are actually playing or have really good players.
City, they've been a major disappointment this season. I don't know what's happened. I don't want to say it too early.
Overachieved in the Premier League.
No, I wouldn't say overachieved. I don't want to say Pep's lost the dressing room because I don't think he has. But I think on the pitch they've not really had any leadership, is what I would say. They're missing Vincent Kompany. That's what I have to say.
Kompany was absolutely class.
Yeah.
Did you see that goal that Vincent Kompany scored? Did you see it? Did you remember the goal he scored?
Yeah. Then everyone was like, "Why the hell did you shoot?" And they're all telling him not to shoot.
Yeah. To be fair, actually, quickly leading that on from Premier League, I got absolutely roasted by football Twitter the other day.
Why?
Really?
Did you not see it on my Twitter?
No.
This Wolves fan posted my TikTok video. And they were like, "Can we relegate Bournemouth now, please?"
To be fair,
I found it quite funny. I wasn't bothered by it. Huh?
I agree with the fan.
Oh right, thanks.
I like Dan's TikToks. Going on to TikTok, we'll just do a quick 2-minute conversation about it. TikTok is an awful app. Don't get me wrong, it's blimmin' awful, right? Yeah. But there's one good side of TikTok, and that's like the British comedy side.
Yeah, I really like
that. No, I get that.
And that's decent, and that's what Dan's in. Yes, his videos are extremely cringe.
No, just when you put your underwear on your head and you start acting like you're someone's
underwear,
mum.
you fool!
Well, whatever it is putting on your head and pretending you're someone's mum, that's when I'm like, okay, this guy like has lost the plot.
All I'm saying is I enjoy doing it, so and I find it, and also it's not just. And it's also good to link to my YouTube channel. Like all three of my first videos coming back were all had some relation to TikTok.
Oh
and
God!
You've seen them?
Do you see KSI, the Sidemen, all these YouTubers doing TikTok consistently like you?
Well, I mean, they do have a TikTok, yes, Sam.
Yeah, but
they
did like a TikTok video every day for like 3 weeks, didn't they?
Yeah, they've done like I just like TikTok comedy section. I find it funny, and I enjoy making them. And it's like, and it's somewhere I can put them, like skits ideas I have, and because obviously I couldn't just upload like 1-minute skits to YouTube kind of thing. And it's a good way to link the two together, and obviously it helps, you know, an audience come over from my TikTok to my YouTube to my TikTok, and to my Instagram, and it sort of goes in like a circle. Like, so I've got people from my YouTube videos.
You've been more active on your Instagram, to be fair. Like, because I told you need to use your story more when posting.
I've been trying to do that more.
His Instagram stories make me laugh.
You have a really weird way of doing it. To be fair.
You hold your phone for viewers to see. You hold his phone like here in front of his face and like just talks.
And then he'll just swipe his hand in front of his nose a couple of times as well.
Why don't you? Can you not do the swipe up feature?
No, you have to have 10k
You have to have
followers.
10K,
So get me to
10K.
10k
really?
followers so I can do the swipe up feature.
Get
Yeah,
Adam
actually,
X
yeah,
Williams.
get
Get Adam X Williams.
Well, Adam, Dan, in my one of my
You got
vlogs
featured in
coming
my
out.
video, actually, Adam. Sorry to cut you off, Sam.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, you're very happy about that. Or
Gain no followers.
Have you need to mention in your next video, Dan, about the podcast.
Oh no, it wasn't. It's not in my next video. I think it's in my
When it comes out, mention it.
Yeah, no, I think it's in the one I'm editing right now. So
What would you do when you like mention it? The podcast ends up getting more subs than I have.
I'd laugh.
Which it probably won't, but I'd probably I'd laugh. I'd laugh in your face. I'm joking. I don't know. No, but it'd be good. It wouldn't be a bad thing because then it's a bigger audience.
Don't know, every time I'm on
I
here,
doubt that would
go
happen.
subscribe to Sam Stevens.
Nah, one other thing, quickly to touch on YouTube is, did you watch I think his name's Airac?
No.
Do you watch
The one with the sofa.
Yes. He's like,
Yeah.
He actually he's crushed YouTube. Like,
No, I messaged you the other week. I was saying like this guy started after.
yeah, I saw him
started.
like when he had when he was doing before he did the Logan Paul couch series. He did like sneaking in videos to like famous events and
Yeah,
and
put it this
stuff.
way, Adam. Yeah, put it this way. So you know how I said to you like, oh my god, like, and everyone says you need that one banger video. He was on less subs than me. He was on like 1,000 and something. And then I think 3 months ago, one video banged and he's now on like 300,000 or
that?
something.
To be fair, his videos are very, very good.
What video banged? What was the title?
I think it was the sneaking into.
Yes.
I pretended to be a DAZN reporter. I think it was, and
and it
interviewed
blew
Logan
up.
Paul. And then he did sneaking into Dan Bilzerian's exclusive party. Then he did giving Offset his custom cereal, and then he did buying the couches from Logan Paul.
Oh,
like,
I've not seen that video, but I've seen it all over like Snapchat stories.
He's done very well. He's done very well. He knows like he knows what he's doing.
He
and,
bought
like,
it from Logan Paul and then sold it to FaZe Rub, didn't he?
He took full advantage of that. He took that like idea and he ran with it, and it worked wonders for him. And he deserves it, to be honest.
Question:
Uh-oh.
British versus American YouTubers. Who's on top right now?
British.
Oh, who's on top, or who do I prefer?
On top, like right now, because obviously it can. Sometimes there was the point where Americans were popping, and I
Because
think
this
now
is the thing, though.
British.
You ask different people, and people will give you like
I think British.
different answers. Like
I would say British.
I think for the last 3 years it's been British. I think since
I think the Sidemen do really carry the
since FaZe like not died, but FaZe like fizzled out on YouTube. If that they're like reviving it now, aren't they? If that makes sense.
Yeah.
Right? But when they fizzled out, the whole hype house sort of fizzled out. I'd say 2018 American YouTubers, like when they were doing their content, like Tfue was doing his IRL content, all that sort of stuff, right? I definitely think they were miles ahead of any British YouTuber. Now you got like Nico, you got the whole of the side.
Yes, Nico
like,
Omilana is one of the funniest British YouTubers,
Yeah.
as well as Chunks. Chunks is an absolute legend.
Chunks is fun.
I met when I met him at the event. He was such a nice guy.
He was the most confident out of all of them. When I was watching your video, I was like, everyone else was like, obviously Thea Baker forgot who you were, but everyone else was like, quite laid back or a bit nervous. Chunk was like, hey, yo, what's up? Like, he was so...
also, Lawrence was really nice. Well, actually, no, everyone was nice. There wasn't anyone that wasn't nice. But Lawrence was...
doing decent recently. His
Who?
last video... Weller, his last video was good.
Yeah, no, I think...
Well, he's a dad now, isn't he? He's a dad. His girlfriend pregnant.
So,
Who?
Lawrence's girlfriend.
Oh,
pregnant.
Lawrence. I thought you were on about Weller then. I was like...
No.
No, saying about that, fuck it, Thingy's back tonight, ain't it? Kickoff. I'll be watching that.
Yeah.
I'll be watching that.
No, I think Joe Weller's. I think he, as I said, I think we said it in the other podcast, but he's the most authentic he's ever been. I think the Waffling podcast, the chemistry between him, Theo, and Luke, it works really, really well. Because you have sort of, because we'd like to be waffling. We'd like to be like, That's the dream, isn't it? 1 million
No,
subscribers.
The dream is being True Geordie, mate. That's what.
That's
I'm not
dream.
waffling.
I know.
That's
The
a
thing is
dream.
though, like I do like True Geordie's podcast, but I also I feel like I can relate a bit more to waffling.
You said to me the other day, you said, no, longer than the other day, you said that you kind of see True Geordie. You know, now ever since he's got like his, famous stuff, his opinions are a bit more biased towards other people. Like, does that make sense? Like, you know how he used to be down the court authentic, and Joe Weller right now is always authentic.
I think he is always. This is the thing about True Geordie. He's like, which I do like about him. Obviously, he's going to bring in some controversial like opinions from people, but people call him biased, but he is always like he tries to give multiple sides to the story. Like usually,
asked you a question and then taking his headphones off.
Yeah, I was gonna say the sound is gone. Well, for you, Adam. Oh, no, there he is.
Oh, he's back.
No,
what I was saying, Sam.
Sam,
Is that I feel like True Geordie, he'll always give you sort of multiple sides, which I quite like. Like, yes, sometimes I feel like he is a little bit biased.
Towards the guest. If it's a big guest,
but naturally, you're going to be biased towards the guest. Like, imagine if we got a famous guest on, we're obviously going to be a little bit like. We're gonna be a little bit. I don't know if you call it bias, but we're gonna be
bumlicky,
if you want to call it that. Yeah, but you're gonna have to do that a little bit because you're not gonna want to go like get a famous guest on and grill them about something.
No.
Like unless you obviously you know them like well and they know that they're coming on for that reason kind of thing, or have a balanced sort of podcast. If he's meeting someone like a Tyson Fury, like Dizzy Rascal. I think he didn't like that podcast, but he said Dizzy Rascal, Eddie Hearn. Those are just three that came to my head. Like Eddie he's never met these people, like or not met these people a lot before, so he's obviously gonna be a lot ask them the questions they want to answer.
Do you think he's more biased with other YouTubers? Like, for example, JJ's album, he's not really mentioned too much about it. You see all the other YouTubers shouting out the album and stuff. True Geordie's not really mentioned it that much over his social media, and that's something I noticed. So I don't know whether he.
I don't think that's anything deep, really. He obviously True Geordie. I think he's mentioned on a few podcasts that he doesn't like. He's not a massive fan of social media, especially like Twitter and Instagram. He just really puts the promos of the videos on there usually, because he finds it toxic.
Yeah, I don't. I will only use Twitter to promote stuff. I never use anything else.
The thing is, though, Twitter is, as much as it is one of the best social medias, in my opinion, it is incredibly toxic.
I don't use it. That's a blessing. I've never wanted to use it. Instagram, I love using. I love using Instagram. Snapchat, I only use to talk to people. Instagram's my favourite one out of all of them. Like, I don't like Twitter.
I do like Insta. I'll probably spend more time on Twitter though, I reckon.
I barely Twitter. Honestly, I probably spend like a minute a day on. Barely spend time on it.
That's why he's got those followers up on there.
Wait,
I've got 40 followers on there.
Pause.
Nah. You're right, Adam.
Yeah, Sam's camera's just had a mad spasm.
Well, we can put.
We have to put a picture over your face.
Yeah, we can put a picture of your face.
No, but I think I might need help working it out. That's why I said pause.
Well,
we can keep it rolling, Adam.
Yeah, we got 10. We got 10 minutes left, or that we were gonna do anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't know what's wrong with it.
Is it
you
full?
Try and sort that out, Adam. While.
Yeah, it's probably just full, mate.
Adam's clueless.
It's probably just
I'm
full,
fucking clueless. Yeah, I know. I'm swapping the SD now.
Okay.
Right.
We're
talking about True Geordie and
Spare SD, you know.
I think
just,
that
Adam, just delete some of the other stuff
actually,
I don't need.
The podcast he did with Ian Wright was incredible.
Incredible. That was the best podcast I've ever watched in my life.
He got really Ian Wright to like properly open up, and it was a really authentic like podcast. Like, and that's what I like Ian Wright, that he came on and he completely like. He wasn't afraid to talk about certain things. Because obviously some people are, it's not nothing bad on other people that don't want to open up as much, because obviously certain things people find harder to talk about than others. But he properly opened up, and I thought that was one of the best podcasts he's done. But
that's something I really want to talk about JJ's album right now.
Yeah, you love.
I fucking love this
you
album
love KSI.
so
I thought it was
much.
good as well.
I love
thought
this
it was
album
good.
so much. If I had to list
Overrated.
it, no, oh shit, I will name you my top
No discussion.
top three,
Okay.
Brilliant.
or top five. Okay, I think at the
You have a
top,
top 5 album when there's 7 songs on the album.
yeah, I think Bad Little Vibe is the best by far.
What?
Yeah, I think that I
okay,
love
fair
that.
enough.
I love that.
That's I would.
Number 2, No Cap.
That's awful. I love JJ. Don't get me wrong. I love him.
Oh god.
Okay, number 3, Undefeated.
You've got a weird top 3. I might like.
Number 4, I would say.
You're not putting Houdini up there or Wake Up Call.
No, number 4. Number 4.
Wake
Houdini.
Up Cool is
Number
the best
4
song on the
Houdini.
album.
Number 4 Houdini. Number 5 Wake Up Call.
I actually think that for me, I'd say number 1 would probably be. I know what my top 3 is. I don't know what the order is. Like I thought his album was really really good. There was some songs that I preferred more than others. No, I do think it was really good, Adam. Like especially from how far he's come. Like
The guy went from making songs about fucking horses to actual good songs.
He's obviously.
I'm
he's
sorry, but his best song is still No Sleep with fucking Sway. Like, that's a banger.
That is a good song, to be fair.
I'm not gonna lie. Like, that is a banger.
But no, he has come a long way. There were some songs for me that which I said I think I put in the WhatsApp group chat, like that had a bit too much auto tune, but that's just personal preference for me. Like JJ can't really sing. He's admitted it himself. He can't really sing.
Can I give my like overview on the album?
Can I just give my top 3 first?
Go for it.
I don't know what order, but Houdini, Wake Up Call, and Down Like That. I know they were already released before the album, but I just like that.
Oh no, Down Like That would have been top 5, but the reason why it's not top 5 because I already classed that not on the album. Like new songs. Mine was new.
Right.
I liked Killer Killer as well.
I don't like that.
I'll get on and I'll say my opinion on the fucking album.
Okay.
Right?
Adam, music connoisseur right here, getting an exclusive.
No, but I'm more of a music guy than both of these people here.
To be fair, that is true. That is true.
Right? And Dan goes on about the autotune. I don't mind the autotune because that's something that's that type of music. You have autotune in that type of music. Right? It's like Vibranium by Chunks is a banger.
Oh
like,
my god, that is
really good.
Vibranium.
In my opinion, I appreciate. I genuinely think his movement.
Fuck me.
His movement is incredible. What he's done is incredible.
Oh yeah,
And it's setting an example, right? Don't get me wrong, but the album, I'm sorry, was trash. Like
really,
like listen, in my opinion, the best songs on the album, right, were the songs he released before the album came out, and that's just bad. That's like clickbaiting, I guess. So he's done what he knows best there, right? Like
you don't think Bad Little Vibe is a good song?
No, I've listened all the other songs I've listened to for about 30 seconds and gone, this is awful, right? The best song on the album is Wake Up Call. That's
Wake Up Call is a banger.
That is the best song that second best song he's ever made, right? Down Like That obviously is a banger because it just reminds them of him smashing the little shit out of Logan Paul. So, that's why it's also a banger.
Down Like That's got so much like history.
I like Logan Paul now though. I liked him before, but
like the thing is he goes on about how he got number 2 album. Like I'm not dissing it. That's amazing, right? But is it really though? Like
that's what I was gonna say. Is his next album gonna be as successful due to the fact that all the YouTubers are shouting out because it's the first official good YouTube album? Are they all gonna push it? Because you got to remember that it wasn't just his band; he had the momentum from everyone else.
It's not even that, Sam. It's look what other song was released whatever album came out that week.
The 1975, I think, have never. They've got like loads of number ones though. It's not like they.
No, I know, Dan, but he's released. Obviously, I'm saying this is good tactics if it's your first album. Like he's released the album. Like this is the thing that did get under my skin a tiny bit, right? Yeah. he knew it was going to do well. Like, he's not stupid.
Of course.
Right? All this acting like, oh no, don't get it number one. Don't get it. I don't want to go bald. Mate, grow up. Like, honestly, you watch.
I disagree.
There's nothing better if you're going to be an artist than getting a number one album.
No, I feel like I disagree with that.
That is no. That is literally like the best thing you can achieve in music is a number one album.
No,
it's
this
literally the best
this is
thing.
the thing.
Other than a song going platinum.
I genuinely believe that he. I do not understand what you're saying. I genuinely do believe though he didn't want to go bald.
No, I think it was reverse psychology.
No. I think because he knows that he can do. You know how he always wanted to see how far he can push things. I think he knows that he believed that he had the potential to get a number one album due to the fact that this is his first debut album. So he's probably thinking, okay, if I get a number one album straight away, that's gonna be sick. But then how are all my albums gonna do? Like I wanna try and beat it. So if he's got something he can now beat,
I just think it was a prime example of reverse psychology. That's what I think it was.
If he did that, very good marketing tactic. Just saying.
Yeah, it wouldn't put it past me because he is a genius and he's got genius people around him.
Very, very smart guy.
And I also want to know how much he spent on that fucking album as well.
A lot of people haven't.
No, I know a lot of the features
wouldn't.
Yeah, no, I know a lot of the features wouldn't have been paid that much money because it's a new audience, if that makes sense. But still, the amount of that's a whole proper like studio album. That whole album has been made in like a proper.
Offset jumped. Jumped on the opportunity.
Yeah,
which surprised me.
He fucking features in everything.
Yeah, at the end of the day, like KSI is now able to. He's able to attract artists to do a song with him because obviously the artists see the potential that the YouTube audience has.
Mate,
and I also imagine that the artists...
YouTube subscribers, like...
And I do think that obviously they would have to rate KSI, otherwise they wouldn't collab with him. If they thought he was utter shit, they wouldn't collab. But I saw his reaction video to, I can't remember what the guy was called, I think it was the Needle Drop or something, he did a reaction to. Like this, the proper, like, I don't know, he knew a lot about music, the guy that was reacting to it. And he was saying... because obviously he gave it a 4 out of 10, which is like he gives very harsh reviews, but
that's what I would give it.
He said, when's it going to be the time where an artist wants KSI as a feature, and that's I think what KSI needs to work towards. He needs to get to the point where artists think, I need a KSI verse on this album, kind of thing.
Yeah,
and obviously and that's when I think
got time to work on it. He's 27.
Of course. Yeah, but I think that's the time that he knows that he's properly made it in music and he's become an established artist.
But I don't even know if he wants that. I just think he's doing it because it's...
No, he does. He said in the video that he did. He that was the goal.
And he has still got a long way to go though. Give it 2 years and I reckon he'll be there. But
yeah, I think 2 years ago music will be 29.
Yeah, have you looked 2
I believe
years ago?
He's closing in on 30 years old. That's mad. I find that mad.
Well, think about a true Johnny Lawrence in their 30s.
Yeah, but they're a bit older when they started. They're a bit older, but like it's different because we've seen KSI from like what was it, like 18 or whatever, go all the way to where he is now.
Yeah,
like,
so
did you watch Road to Division 1 back in the day?
Yes, everyone did.
Absolute bangers series.
When I started watching KSI, I must have been like 9 or 8 because he's pretty much 10 years older than us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
which
great
is
stuff.
Crazy. Like that he. I never really looked at it as 10 years. I always thought, he's a couple of years older. But now when you look at it, he's now 27, and we've only just turned that out.
Yeah, it's kind of mad.
That is.
I'm turning 19 in like a few months.
Yeah, mate. Honestly, mad. I can't believe that.
That's crazy.
And you're still aware.
Thanks, massively appreciate it.
So
right.
I think that's everything. Yeah.
Yeah. I'd call that.
I do want to quickly shout out Adam social media official. What is your Instagram?
Adam X Williams.
How can you forget Adam X Williams?
Yeah, I don't hear the last of it. To be fair, go check out Adam's Instagram. Go check out Dan's YouTube channel. Go check out my YouTube channel. Subscribe, leave a like, and thanks for watching, guys. See you later.
Bye.
Bye.
Just heart.